Welcome to another video. So, I've done a lot of videos on Claude Dev about how you can use it in many different ways and similar topics. Recently, Claude Dev even added local Ollama model support, which allows you to use it with local models. However, hosting local models can be a challenge for some people, since it requires a good amount of hardware, which not everyone has. Many people in the comments have been asking me how they can use it for free. Well, one way to use Claude Dev for free is by pairing it with Grok, which I showed in the Claude Dev Ollama video. But the model Grok offers is limited, and you can only use Llama 3.170b, which isn't great for generation and doesn't offer multimodal capabilities. So, apart from that, there's really only one option that's free, provides multimodal capabilities, and that's Gemini. Google's Gemini models have a really good free tier, although with some rate limits. Especially, the Gemini Flash model offers a solid free tier where you can get about 15 requests per minute, with 1 million tokens per minute, and overall you can make about 1,500 requests per day, all for free, which is pretty amazing. Gemini Pro also has a free tier, but the rate limits for it are quite high, so it's not worth it. However, you can use the Gemini Pro Experimental Models, which is basically a better version of the Pro model. It might be unreliable and unstable, but it has no API limits, which makes it better in that regard. But because it's unstable, I won't be using it in this video. Instead, I'll focus on using the Flash model. You can use the experimental models by simply swapping the model name where I tell you. Anyway, the Gemini model is good, but there's still one issue. Claude Dev doesn't support the Gemini model yet, which makes it a bit of a hassle to configure. We can't use it via the OpenAI compatible option either, because the API schema of Gemini and OpenAI are very different, so they don't work well together. We'll need something to port the Gemini API to an OpenAI compatible API so that we can configure it in Claude Dev. For that, we'll be using LiteLLM. LiteLLM is basically an OpenAI compatible proxy server that you can easily host locally and configure to work with Gemini. It will convert Gemini's API schema to the OpenAI schema, which is what we need. So that's what we'll be using. Now let's get started. First, go to Google AI Studio, create an API key from there, and keep it in a safe place, because we'll need it later. Next, open your terminal and run pip install LiteLLM, which will install LiteLLM. Once that's done, export the Gemini API key in your terminal like this. Now, just run the LiteLLM server with this command. If you're using the experimental model, change the model name here, which is also pretty cool. I'll show you how to do that towards the end as well. Once you do that, you'll see the server starting, and the server URL will appear. It usually starts on port 4000. Once that's done, open up VS Code. Go to Extensions and search for Claude Dev. Install it, and once that's done, open Claude Dev. In Claude Dev, click the Settings option, and you'll see a new interface. Select the OpenAI compatible provider, and you'll see some text boxes. First, enter the server URL, which will usually be localhost and port 4000. After that, enter the API key. Just enter the same Gemini API key here. Then, enter the model you want to use, which in my case is Gemini 1.5 Flash. Once that's done, click the Done button. After that, Claude Dev should start working with Gemini, which is really cool. Let's check it out by asking it to make something. I'm using the Gemini 1.5 Flash model. So, let's ask it to create a simple calorie tracker app using HTML, CSS, and JS. Let's send that now. And as you can see, it's working. Let's wait a bit. And it's done. Let's review everything here one by one. And once that's done, we have the shell command to run and see the application. But first, let's look at the code. As you can see, it has created the files pretty well, and the code looks quite good. Now, let's run the command and check the application. This is the app. Let's type something in and see. Okay, it's working fine. I think the Gemini Flash model works really well, and I find it pretty amazing to work with. Now, let me show you how you can use the Gemini Experimental Model if you want. To do that, open the terminal and start the LiteLLM server with the Gemini 1.5 Pro Experimental Model. Once started, go back to Claude Dev and go to Settings. Here, just change the model name to the Experimental Model. Once done, click Done. Now, go back to the main interface, and we can use Claude Dev with the experimental model. Let's try to create the same thing we made with Flash, a simple calorie tracker app using HTML, CSS, and JS. Let's send that and see. Okay, it's generating now. Let's wait a bit. And it's done. Let's run it and see. As you can see, it's a bit better than the Flash generation, but it's not anything extraordinary. So, I think the Flash model is sufficient, but you can use the experimental model if you want. I think this is a really good and free way to use Claude Dev and just get stuff done for free for people who may not want to pay for APIs and stuff. All the models by Gemini is very capable as well. You can also use it with images and stuff because it's multimodal and supports image, videos, and everything, which is also really very cool. So that's how you can use Claude Dev for free with Gemini models. I hope native Gemini support is added soon, so we can fully take advantage of Gemini's free tier without these workarounds. But this is still pretty cool. Overall, it's pretty cool. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you liked this video, consider donating to my channel through the Super Thanks option below. Or you can also consider becoming a member by clicking the Join button. Also, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye.